So I was debating on whether I wanted to make this video or not because I was like, well, does God want me to make this video or is it just me? Because I wanted to make sure it was coming from God and not my own feelings and things like that. So I'm just going to speak on what I feel the Lord wants me to say. So people need to understand that God can use anybody he wants, regardless of what other people think of them. And it doesn't matter if other people think that they are qualified to do it. It doesn't matter if other people think they are intelligent enough to do it. God can use anybody he wants. And he can, and the person doesn't even have to be that smart. They don't have to have a college education. All they have to do is just be willing to be used, and that's all God wants, is just somebody that's willing to be used. And you know, just look at what God's done in my life. Look how he's used me. Look how he's used me to touch other people and reach out to other people. And I've been told my whole life that I have something wrong with me, or that I'm not all the way there, or that I'm stupid. Well, I guess I've never really been called stupid, but I've had people tell me my whole life that I'm slow, or that I'm not all the way there, and that I have a little bit of something wrong with me. But look at what God's done in my life, and look at all the people that have reached out to me and said, "You are such an inspiration to me. I can tell that the Lord is really using you, and I love watching your videos, and I love reading your posts on Facebook." And I tell them all the time, all the glory goes to God, because I can't take credit for none of it, because none of this would exist without him. And this one girl that I was talking to one day, I told her how people have told me my whole life that I am a little bit slow and got something wrong with me. And she literally looked at me like she was in shock, because she was like, I don't know why people would tell you that you are slow and got something wrong with you, because I've been talking to you for a while and I haven't noticed you being slow at all. So, and from what I can tell, this woman seems like she's pretty honest. So, I really doubt she was lying when she said that. But you know how people are, some people, sometimes people who are considered slow by the world are actually pretty intelligent once you get to know them, but they just might not seem intelligent because maybe they don't know how to do certain things the way you do, the way you do them, or maybe they don't seem intelligent because maybe they don't know how to talk to people, or maybe they just have a different way of saying things or doing things the way other people do. And so because of that, people might perceive them as slow or dumb or whatever, but at the end of the day, I was always told that maybe I have a little bit of autism or whatever, which people with autism are not even really considered dumb anyway. They're actually considered pretty intelligent. But I remember one time the Lord spoke to me and he told me, he said, "Stop saying you have autism." And I was like, okay. So ever since I heard him say that, I have not said no more about me having autism. And I don't claim it anymore, because that I just feel that I am who I am, and if other people don't like it, then they don't have to like it. If people want to talk about me and say, "Oh, Lissa's a little weird, she's a little slow, a little backwards," it's like, no. I am a child of God, and I'm being used by God, whether anybody likes it or not. So, yeah, this is why I wanted to make sure this was really God talking, because I didn't want to come off like I think I'm better than anybody, because I don't think I'm better than anybody. I mean, there might be sometimes I might get a little prideful and think that I know more than other people, but the Lord always reminds me that nobody's better than anybody. So, and at the end of the day, regardless of what your education is, if you don't know the Lord, then you're not that smart anyway. So, God bless.